Hello, welcome to part 9 of the Scrappy Sweater Crochet-A-Long. Today we are going to be doing the tilted pear stitch. So here's a close look at that. It's going to be a combination of single crochets, double crochets, and skipping stitches. So if you can do those stitches, this one will be easy for you. This is again our 9th stitch we've done. I'm going to go over all of these at the beginning of the tutorial. They're all on my channel. If you do need to review anything, I'm going to put it on just so we can see what it looks like. So as you can see, we are pretty dang close to joining it. I've got a pretty bulky sweater on again because I live in oversized items. But pull these together, and I've got a good bit of space in my arms. So I think my next tutorial is going to be about joining of the sweater, and then we'll just do like a simple like half double crochet or something like that for the next round for the body and the arm. But if you still need more rounds up here before you can join at the arms, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different stitches to pick from. You can pick any of them and do a couple more rounds in another color, because all these stitches I did go over how to do the corners on and how to join, and you can just tie in and do that tutorial again. But the next tutorial will be over joining the arms, and then we'll just do a simple stitch for the first round of the arms and the body. But let's not forget, this video is about our 9th stitch, which is the tilted pear stitch. Follow along in the tutorial. Let me know if you have any questions. So this is part 9, but I want to review what we've done so far. So we have the neckline, the seed stitch, the cross double crochet, the pike stitch, the griddle stitch, the cluster V stitch, the loop stitch, and the primrose stitch. All of these tutorials can be found on my channel. And again, today we are doing the tilted pears stitch. So for that, you can tie into any loop on your side, and we're going to start by chaining 1, 2, and that's going to serve as a double crochet. Then we're going to skip a stitch, and in the next stitch we are going to do a single crochet followed by a double crochet. So single crochet, double crochet in the same stitch, and then we're going to skip a stitch and repeat. So skip a stitch, single crochet, double crochet in the same stitch. And that is what we are going to be doing around this round. So skip a stitch, single crochet, getting stuck, and then a double crochet in the same stitch, skip a stitch, single crochet, double crochet in the same stitch. And we are going to repeat this pattern all the way across to the first corner. So one more time, doing my double crochet, and this is what it looks like so far. So single crochet, double crochet, skip a stitch across. So I'm going to repeat this and meet you at the first corner. So here we are at the first corner. I have one more set to do, so skip a stitch, single crochet, double crochet, and then I'm in the chain 2 space that created our corner from the previous round. So in that chain 2 space, we're going to do one set of single crochet, double crochet, followed by a chain 2 to create our corner, and then another set of single crochet, double crochet. So the corner is created by single crochet, double crochet, chain 2, single crochet, double crochet. So you can see that corner right here. And then we're just going to return to the same pattern from the side. So skip a stitch, and then we're going to single crochet, double crochet in the next stitch. And again, this is what we're going to repeat across the side. So skip a stitch, single crochet, double crochet in the same stitch. Repeat all the way across. I am not going to show you another corner, so if you do need to go back for the corner of round 1, here's the important timestamp. But this is what it looks like so far. I am going to go around and do the other 3 corners. And then I'm going to meet you at the join. So the join is going to be pretty simple. So I did my last tilted pairs set, and then remember we did a chain 2 to create a double crochet in that initial stitch. So to finish it, we're going to do a single crochet in that same stitch and then slip stitch into the chain 2 space to close. So that creates a tilted pair. Again, the tilted pair is what I'm referring to as the single double crochet in the same stitch. So we are at round 2. So we're going to start round 2 the same way we did round 1. So we're going to start with a chain 1, 2, and that's going to serve as a double crochet. And then we're going to skip the single crochet, and then in the double crochet, we're going to do a single crochet, double crochet. So you're going to do that tilted pair stitch in the double crochets from the previous round. So you'll always skip the single crochet, and then in the double crochet, you'll do your single crochet, double crochet, tilted pair stitch. And we are going to repeat that all the way across the side. So skipping single crochets, and in the double crochets, doing our tilted pair. And this is what that looks like with 2 rounds. So again, I'm going to finish this across this first side and do a corner with you. So meet me at the corner. It's going to be very similar to what we just did. We're skipping the single crochet, and then in the double crochet, we're going to do our tilted pair. So single crochet, double crochet. And then in the chain 2 corner space, just like round 1, we're going to do single crochet, double crochet, chain 2, and then repeat another tilted pair. So single crochet, double crochet. And that creates your corner. And then go back to what we were doing on the side. So skip the single crochet, and then in the double crochet, do your tilted pair, which is single crochet, double crochet in the same stitch. So this stitch is pretty straightforward. There are only really 2 or 3 important timestamps, so I'm going to put those right here for you, how to do the stitch and how to do the corners. So if you do need to go back, you can, but here's what it looks like with 1 corner done for 2 rounds. Again, it's going to be the same in the next 3 corners, so I'm just going to meet you at the join for round 2. So we are at the join for round 2. I have 1 more set of tilted pairs to do in my double crochet. And then we're skipping the single crochet, and then we're at the space where we did our chain 2 at the beginning. So just like the first round, we're going to do a single crochet in that same stitch and then do a slip stitch to join to that initial chain 2, which will serve as our double crochet. I am going to be doing a 3rd round. This is what it looks like with 2 rounds done. So 3rd round is going to start exactly the same way the 2nd round did. You're going to chain 2 and then do your tilted pair stitches in the double crochets, making sure to skip the single crochets. In round 3, your corners are going to be exactly the same as round 1 and 2. So here is the time step if you need to see that review. But I am just going to continue to work these tilted pairs into the double crochets. But again, timestamps if you need to review anything are right here for you. So that's what it looks like for 3 rounds. I'm only going to do 3 rounds, but you can do as many rounds as you'd like for this stitch. So let's see what it looks like finished for 3 rounds. And I will meet you at that last join. So last join, just to go over it one more time, it's going to be the same, but I did my last set of tilted pairs here, and we are in the stitch that I did my initial chain 2. So do your single crochet in that same stitch, and then do a slip stitch into the chain 2 in order to close that round. So 3 rounds completed. Again, you can do as many rounds as you'd like for this stitch. I am just finishing with 3, so I'm just going to secure my end. Again, if you need any important timestamps, here they are for you to review, but let's take a look and see what it looks like on. And we are finished with this one. I had this tried on at the beginning of the video, but I always have it on at the end as well. Let me know if you have any questions. And again, like I said in the beginning, the video next week will be about joining, doing the arms and the body. Just 1 round of like a simple stitch just to get everybody started. Because most of the video will just be about how to attach it. And if you need more rounds up top, you have all of these stitches to choose from, and you can just go back to any of these tutorials and tie in after this tilted pair stitch and do another round in a different color. But if you have any more questions, let me know. Drop them in the comments. Stitches you'd like to do next, drop them in the comments. Suggestions, feedback, I appreciate it all. But yeah, I am excited because we are actually getting into like a sweater shape. So yay! Thanks as always for following along, and please start tagging me on socials if you are working on this, because I'd love to see everybody's projects.